He hit me for the first time on our 1-year anniversary, and I spent the next hour apologizing to him. The logic seems insane now, but at the time, Jake's manipulation had rewired my brain completely. The slap was my fault for embarrassing him at dinner. The bruises were from my clumsiness, not his grip. The isolation from friends and family was natural as our relationship deepened. For 2 years, I lived in a carefully constructed prison where every bar was painted to look like love. The morning I found myself covering a black eye with concealer for my grandmother's funeral, something finally cracked in the facade. Sitting in that church, listening to stories about Grandma's fierce independence and refusal to tolerate nonsense from anyone, I couldn't reconcile the woman they described with the woman I had become. Grandma would have been horrified to see me shrinking, apologizing, disappearing piece by piece. That night, Jake exploded because dinner was late. As his fist connected with my ribs, time seemed to slow. I heard Grandma's voice from her final week. "Promise me you'll never let anyone make you small, baby girl." The woman who raised me after my parents died had been a force of nature. What would she think of what I had allowed myself to become? I left the next morning while Jake was at work, taking only my clothes and important documents. My cousin Maria helped me disappear into a women's shelter across town. The restraining order came next, then therapy, then the slow process of remembering who I was before I met him. Jake's threats and promises alternated for months. He would change, he would kill me, he loved me, he would destroy me. The pattern was predictable once I stepped outside it. The shelter connected me with other survivors, women who understood the specific brand of crazy that domestic violence creates. 2 years later, I live alone in a small apartment with 3 locks on the door and plants on every windowsill. I sleep through the night without jumping at every sound. When men ask me out, I listen to my instincts instead of silencing them. Grandma's picture sits on my dresser, and sometimes I swear I can see her approving smile.